Alright, so just look. Hold on, I'm gonna look over here to make sure we are indeed live. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
You need your own music.
No, because then we have to claim that stuff. It's so annoying. While we're waiting this to load. Hi, chicas. Welcome to another Cocktails and Contours for Spoil NYC. I am your hostess, Bella Noche, and my very special guest this week is Miss Gigi Glamour.
Hi.
So we are actually in the very exotic and outside Bohemia, Long Island at the Men's, which I'm so excited to be at. Thank you so much for opening your home to me and everyone watching, and this is going to be a fun one. We have our special pool boy cocktail servers that are literally shaking up cocktails as we speak. I'm usually the one who makes the cocktails, so I'm so glad you had this idea.
Well, girl, you're traveling, so you live. If you're coming to the Man's, we're going to treat you like you live here.
We can get taken care of. I'm about it. But actually, we always start with a cocktail. So speaking of our pool boys, would you like to summon our first pool boy to pour us a drink?
Pool boy! If they're paying attention.
I don't know if they're paying attention. Oh, I think our first cocktail's coming. I have to just because this is annoying. There we go. This is annoying the hell out of me.
You rang, ladies?
We did. Please say hi to our first pool boy, Mr. Andy.
Hi, kids.
So, what have you concocted for us?
Well, the first one we just kept kind of simple. It's just Malibu, pineapple juice, and cranberry juice. This one had a little bit of fun. This one has mango vodka, vanilla flavored vodka, a little triple sec, some pineapple juice, and a whole lot of love.
Oh my god. So which one are we having first?
We're gonna go simple first. It's always
Your
the best
call.
progression.
Your show, your call.
I'm about it. I like colors, so we'll do the pretty pink one first. Yeah, this isn't fun. And I hope you're drinking along with us, because it's always more fun with a cocktail. Look how pretty this is. So you can't say it's hot out here.
No. And we brought the tropics joy.
We did. This is no. So it is slightly spritzing right now. If it does happen to like rain more, we're gonna take this inside real quick, and you can bear with us, because what's a little live video without an adventure? Thank you so much, Andy.
Well, just
Cheers
behind the
to
bar.
you. Or we can move behind the bar. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, peaches. Ooh, that's delicious.
I'm good.
I love it. I love being waited on. This is so much fun. So, girl, thank you so much for being here with me.
No problem.
No, I love it, because one of the things I love about this is I get to invite queens from all walks of life onto the show and get to know them a little better. So I think we're going to move behind the
And
bar.
run. 1 minute.
So, because you can't plan for live TV, ladies and gentlemen. Give us 1 second. Oh, look at that. See? Who doesn't love a little summer storm?
All better.
All better. And I think the reception might be better back here, too. We're going to lower this. Gentlemen. But this is great. We have a little covering. It is no longer very hot. I'm about it. I'm about it. Cheers. Cheers to impromptu weather.
Exactly.
So, we are out in Long Island, like Long fucking Island.
Yes.
Everyone watching, I know that Spoil NYC is very city-centric, but Long Island can be considered part of New York City. And so, you know what? I think it would be better if we told them to douse these lights.
Okay. Pool boy! Douse the lights!
She's so good. See,
I run the
I
roost.
grew up in very humble beginnings. I'm not used to having people wait and serve upon me, but this is actually so much better. Yes, come on, production value.
I look better in the dark anyway.
Well, that's what Nightlife is about, girl. All this makeup does not look good under fluorescent lighting or direct sunlight.
Girl, you got me out in the afternoon.
And it's a struggle. So, like, anyone who has ever done drag or knows people who do drag, like, day drag is it's a mission. It's a mission, and we have dealt with, and I hope no high winds, because we're just gonna stay out here and you're gonna see us get wet on live TV. But the most fun part, we'll tell our pool boys to make sure they get wet.
Yes,
So,
they can turn around and have like, well, I'd say wet t-shirt contests, but we'll
They
have
don't
them change
well-
into tighty whitey.
so, ladies and gentlemen, one of the things I love getting started with on this is learning a little bit about my guest queen. So, tell me a little about yourself. How did you get into drag? How long you were doing drag? The entire story. What created Gigi Glamour?
Probably some spackle from Home Depot in a microwave.
I saw that challenge on Drag Race this season.
No, honestly, it was due to the invasion that they have on the 4th of July. My auntie Lulu LaCroix, she took me out and the bug bit me and ta-da! And I've been doing it ever since, mostly for charity. And, you know, just for shits and giggles and having fun with it. Why not?
Drag is about to have fun with it. So, Greg says that we both do day drag very well, which is so sweet. Thank you, Greg.
Thanks, Greg.
And this is the thing. We are extremely interactive. Talk, say what you want, ask is taboo here. So anything you want to know, anything you want to say, leave a comment. And if it's good enough, we'll call it out. So, continue. Invasion. So you weren't a pride queen, you weren't a Halloween queen, you were an invasion queen, which is kind of cool.
Yes. I went... The look I will not show anyone ever in my life. I went as a blonde Rizzo from Greece.
No one shows their first pictures in drag.
Not
Nobody.
pretty.
Unless it's like, look how far I've come.
I won't even do that. It's kind of scary.
It's a little scary, but it's everyone has a beginning. Everyone has a beginning, and we're okay with it. I actually really like the ambient rain noise. It's like relaxing. I feel like we have our own personal like little fountain back here.
And it's cool.
New York City weather has been ridiculous again. Whereas like it was nice, and then it was all like humid off the wazoo, and now it decides to just fucking downpour. On my show, well, guess what? Joining with us.
Can I just say something?
Yes.
The pool boys are crying because they had their cameos, and now it's all.
Oh, don't
They
worry.
thought the show
They
was
will
gonna
be
be about
back.
them.
Now you're gonna get a close. You're gonna get a close up of like face, abs, and maybe a little crotch. So stay tuned. Don't worry. You guys are gonna come back out. Don't worry. They're very excited. They're very excited. Let's throw some of these comments because my laptop is being stupid. Russell, hi from the Philippines.
Woo, hello.
The Philippines, and thank you. Yes, isn't the starfish nice? Like I am New York City's drag queen mermaid, so I'm all about it. See, the reasons why I love her is because she's not afraid of color, and
No.
I'm clearly terrified of color. So that was one of the things we were at a New Year's seafoam green wig, and I was just like, I love it. I love it.
I totally believe you can wear whatever you want. Go bold or go home.
So Bobby asked an interesting question since we're having too much fun. So he says, how many genders are there?
Like sitting here? Gender, I'm not sure.
I'd
how
say
to
about
understand.
5, but that's just me, and I'm really bad at math, so.
I mean, genders confuse me because I don't see the world.
So apparently, we have a viewer named Kevin who hates everything but the wig. Thanks. I know it's a little biased, but
Evan? Aw, he's a sweetheart. You should write him a letter.
I should write him a letter. I know he's like invalid and like sequestered to his home because he can't go outside, but that's it.
Well, the parole officer lets him out, so I'm sure.
So continue. So how long have you been doing drag?
I would say 2004?
I thought that was, she was gonna say how many years. I'm like, you look great for 3,500, girl.
I know, right? Spackle all the way.
Home
Thick
Depot,
and
hit that shit
creamy.
up. Alcone has nothing on Home Depot. Okay, so 2004, again, I'm bad with math, so 2004, 2014 is 10 years, just 2016, so 12 years. Did I do that right?
Well,
Girl,
consider him I'm only 24 now. Yeah, that sounds right.
she was jailbait, ladies and gentlemen, actual jailbait.
Hey, you gotta start somewhere.
So what would you say? Drink your cocktail, girl. The pool
I'm like-
boys want to make another appearance.
That's a tough one.
And I want them too.
Oh, Lord.
See, I'm a
pivotal
rush. I
moment.
finish quick.
And when they made me this, how do I say, femme fatale Barbie, fierce until the spotlight went on and I was wearing cream and everything washed out and all you saw was my tattoos. But
I love drag queens' tattoos. I have 5 tattoos actually. Sound off if you have tattoos. I love tattoos. Monica's asking what martinis are. So so usually I make the cocktails here, but we're being served today. This one was, I don't know. I'm gonna ask him again when it comes out because honestly, you just put a drink in front of me and I'll drink it.
Malibu Babies.
But it's delicious and it has a pineapple. Doesn't love a drink with a pineapple.
Girl, you're gonna get me drunk.
That's the idea. Like, it's called cocktails and contours. Yes, they look pretty, but the cocktails come first.
I thought
Very
that's
important.
what the boys were for.
This is our first time using live cocktail servers. This is our first time being outside. This is our first time in Long Island. This is our first time using actual cocktail servers. So we are breaking. Thank you for joining us. This is a very memorable moment for me because I've been doing this. Blonde braid cream dress. I don't. This is the balance. It's just like we have so many friends that are watching, and like most of them are funny, and then some of them like say things that's just like try again in the next one. But it's good times. It's good times.
But they try.
I know they try.
As long as we're being followed, I don't care who you are.
That's what the game is about, girl. Follow me. But isn't that what, like let's talk about social media for a second. Okay. Social media has been such an integral part of like humanity now. It's like you meet someone who's not on Facebook and it's like, you're not on Facebook? Where like 10 years ago they're like,
but it's a great venue to meet new people, see different things, especially when it's not your part of the world or it's not your shtick.
I mean, shout out to Philippines. Someone's watching from the Philippines. That's amazing. That's actually amazing.
But use it in a positive manner.
Veronica says, finally. Welcome to the show, Veronica. Maybe I'll get you on here one day. That would be fun.
Her Bluetooth just came in.
And viewer Gregory says we both look beautiful.
Aww,
so sweet. Thank you, Greg. Get perfectly clear. Trust. This camera's a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Trust and believe.
I'm like, hi, how are you?
Oh, Anthony is online. Hello from Connecticut. Hi, our kind of close neighbor from Connecticut. It's like Connecticut's like the New York City neighbor that we like seeing you on the street, but we'll come over to your house if you say you'll provide alcohol.
It's true.
It's like, oh yes, we'll be right over just to hang out.
Well,
you can come to my house.
She's known as the Stoli sister, so.
Oh, then she loves
the Stoli
this.
Sister.
She loves this. Veronica's like, why did you ask Gigi first? And I was just like, it's none of your fucking business. No.
Beauty before age?
Sure, we'll go with that. Are we ready for another cocktail?
Sure.
I love this bitch.
It's only because I drink a lot. Pool boys! We're thirsty!
Oh, look, I have a smidgen left. Do we want to make room for our second pool boy who's going to come out right over here? No, we want everyone to see our pool boys.
Here, have your cameo. Go.
Yes. No.
I'm here. Entrez-vous.
Hello, ladies.
You can
Those
actually
are
sit.
some
This is our second pool boy, Paul. Isn't he delicious?
Thank you.
I love it. So what have you made for us?
Well, I thought I would go with something southern since we're all the way up here in the Northeast. So, Alabama Slammer.
Alabama Slammer. Put some South in your mouth.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
My boyfriend's
yes.
not Southern, or else I would say I'd do that tonight, but maybe I
But
will.
I heard he goes south.
Everybody I date goes south, girl.
So,
Let it spew. I mean, pour.
Indeed. So, you can't, can you? This is a touch of Slow Gin Fizz, Southern Comfort, Amaretto, orange juice, and a splash of grenadine.
Oh, Miss Lucia, Alpha Pup will be back. He was here earlier if you would have tuned in on time, but he'll be
Enjoy,
back,
ladies.
I promise.
Thanks, pool boy.
Thanks,
Paul.
Pool Boy Paul. Come on, alliteration. I love alliteration.
Pool boy Paul.
Straws will be coming shortly.
I don't have patience for straws, but so then hurry.
Are you supposed to dunk
Like-
these?
I don't think so. See,
No.
so cherry gardens, I will dunk them just so they're soaked
Like,
with
do you
alcohol at the
dunk
end,
them?
and then I'm just gonna deep throat the entire stick. It would be.
Okay.
Yes. So Poor Boy Paul is very much the Michigan farm boy poster child, which I think is kind of hot, right? It's a little hot. Sound off if you think like the Midwestern farm boy look is hot.
Moved a little, so I'm gonna say yes.
Any
Enjoy,
straws,
ladies.
thank you.
Mwah.
Cheers, thank you for continuing watching. I wasn't paying attention to what he said what this was, but I'm hoping it's good.
Alabama Slammer.
I don't know what the fuck that is,
It's strong.
but it's good. And in
dear Lord.
go the cherries, about to be soaked in, I don't know, whatever you soak in Alabama.
They're trying to kill us.
Veronica says we make sure we swallow and never spit. I never spit. Unless it's a personal request. Then I acquiesced, but I don't.
I don't even know what to say to that.
I'm like, I swallow and keep my heels on. Like, whatever.
GD, that's a 2.
Yes, we have a dude. You see the other dude who's Long Island's favorite muscle pup. And if you know what that is, you're in for a treat. If you don't know what that is, Google it after. Stay here. Google it after. And then you'll be like, oh, you come up with some great results. Trust. So, you are, we both are part of this amazing organization called the Imperial Court of New York.
Yes.
And it has been around for a very long time. And it is a number of people, drag queens and not drag queens, who raise money for charities, for the city, for LGBT pro causes. And we are very, very proud to be in that. But one of the things I love about her is she annually puts cocktails and couture, and which when I found I was just like, ooh, that's close, maybe I should have her on. But
That's how we met.
that's
Kind of used for my bad.
so actually the last one just recently happened in the spring, and I was there. She was gracious enough to ask me to perform for it, and it was a fabulous event. But tell us a little bit about what that does, what it raises money for, and how this year's event went.
Oh my god, it was phenomenal. It was year 5. It just starts off.
That's the, what, like paper anniversary, I
Yeah.
think? Like in that, let's pick paper anniversary.
Well, the paper was flying, so sure, we'll go with that.
We love a little paper.
But
Drag
yeah,
is not cheap.
It's. I like to call it a simple drag brunch, even though it's not.
I was gonna say, that's like literally understatement of the year.
But that's what it was
Understatement
supposed
of
to
the
be.
year.
A brunch in the middle of winter.
Kevin goes, oh dear God, don't go there. Amazing. But
Oh,
anyway,
Kevin.
we love her.
But yeah, we have about 19 performers, and we give out community service awards. And throughout the whole brunch, there's dancing, raffle prizes, 50/50s, and we do it for charity. And it's a bunch of people from the community from A to Z, and that's our goal. Of everyone is welcome, and to have a ball. And it's great to where it is now in year 5.
Right.
That the amount of people that show, and then the few people that there's a group of 2 or a group of 1, they're like, we just want to go, we heard about it, we just want to support, and then they go and they find 10 more friends that they didn't know
Right.
attended every year.
Well, it's kind of legendary at this point. Like, everyone expects it's gonna happen.
It's a strong word.
Girl, just take the fucking compliment, Jesus Christ. But no, it's actually a very much fabulous event. How did the first one get started? Was it like something that you just came up with? Was it something that you wanted to try and do and it just kind of went from there, or?
I'm contractually not allowed to answer that question. No.
That's no fucking fun.
How did the
Contracts.
first one come about?
The only contract I want to sign is one for my rent every
I
year or 2
believe
years, whatever.
that it was just because there are 4 producers of the event. Myself, Andy, Madison Mansfield, and her husband Rob. They had the concept, wanted to brand it out, and the 4 of us put our heads together, and it turned into the monster that it is today. But it was more a matter of Long Islanders wanting to do something for the court for those who couldn't make it to the city for certain events. So the brunch idea started, and it blossomed from there.
That's amazing. We've had a number of comments of
Oh,
people
God.
praising. No, people. They're finally good ones. praising the event. So, cheers. They're asking for a cheers to cocktails and couture because it is really a fabulous event that raises money for very like important causes in the LGBT community. So like, no, cheers to you, bitch.
And thanks for being a performer.
Well, thank you for inviting me. But no, and that's one of the things that's what drag is. My phone keeps having these little like notification things, and I'm a little OCD, so I hate when something's like.
It was a Grindr message. Get over it.
But still, it's in my fucking way. Is anyone else out there where like I have an iPhone, but like when you have an app and there's that annoying little red circle over the app, like I cannot live with that. I need to correct it immediately, so I need to do that. But one of the things that's amazing about drag is being able to champion these causes and like have a stage and platform that most people who are in the community and want to raise money don't get to, because we command attention and we command, you know, a value of performance and beauty and also like genuine humanitarianism.
And you're 100%
Yeah.
right. For those who've known me on Long Island, I was always involved with Thursday Child as a boy, and it raised money. It did raise money, and it did well, and people had fun. Doing something like this, up the game.
It does.
And
It does.
was like, if that's what the public needs, to come out, have a good time, I'll do it.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a slight comment because someone called us out because we're not wearing nails. I'm going to say nails are great if you're just walking around. Nails are great for photo shoots. Nails are not great for performances. And nails don't give the same luster as in person. Jewelry does. Nails don't. Do you like the jewelry? Do you like the nails? Like, and I buy it like elaborate nails. So like, shout out to Nails for Queens, who is an amazing company who I've had a lot of things from. But like, there's so much artistry in the nails that I have. Like, having them just on this thing, it wouldn't be appreciated. And you know, the lives have a shelf value. So, you know.
Well, you told me not to wear nails because you were afraid
'Cause
we were
I
going
was-
to claw each other. That's why no
We
nails.
are outside in about like 8,000 degree humidity, battling rain and the elements for your entertainment, and then you're gonna say we're not wearing nails. So, you know what? Put your fingers up. Put your fingers up. No nails, and aren't we still fabulous? We're still fabulous without nails. You're still watching, you're still loving it. So, fuck your nails.
Are we done with the nail rant?
Yes, we're done with the nail rant.
Can we talk
I
about
like-
meat?
Meat. I love meat.
Like male meat?
Male
Male meat, not nail meat.
I was gonna say, I was like, that doesn't really...
Male?
That never goes
Meat.
well. Nail meat. But I love meat. Shout out if you love meat. Our pool boys are bringing us meat, and
Show
I am
me
so
the meat.
I am not used to service like this. I'm gonna tilt the camera so you can see what they're fucking doing, because they're amazing. Look, I have trays of meat and
We have
food
meat.
and cookies. I am being spoiled like only my boyfriends have done for me before.
Welcome
So-
to the man.
Welcome. Thank you, boys. I need you guys to say just a little something, just to shout to the tall. So I need these. Andy, sorry, I was choking on, I don't know, alcohol.
Apparently I'm choking on my meat. But that's
If
okay.
only, girl. But thank you to our two servers who are like, should probably prep our next cocktail because we're almost done.
Go play Ookie on the cookie.
God, I
and
love
come
giving
back.
orders. Aren't they fucking sexy though? Aren't they like, Jesus Christ.
Tweak the nipple. Tweak the nipple.
I can't, I'm holding the camera. But girls, if you're fantasizing these men, just fantasize me after the camera's off. I'm tweaking all four. So don't worry about it. Thank you, boys.
Bye.
We'll be ready for the cocktail shortly. God, you had a really good idea with
Girl, you
this.
gotta tell me when you're turning.
She's sucking on alcoholic berries, ladies and gentlemen. We have Danny Gonzalez saying woof and yummy, boys. So you're doing very well.
Is it he has a PayPal account
Do you drag
for
queens?
charity?
Sure. Drag queens now are, when they shout their stuff, they give their Vimeo accounts. People tip at drag shows on Vimeo now. It's like, I'm gonna lower it because they want us to see our tips. There we go.
Okay.
They're tipping on Vimeo now. Going back to the whole social media and technology, like, You don't need to bring money to tip a drag queen anymore. Just ask for her Vimeo or no Venmo.
No.
That's what made me say Vimeo. But yeah, I'm like, I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna put it in my mouth as I do with any other meat.
It's foreign and uncut.
Foreign and
Delicious.
uncut. I'm half of that.
TMI, girl. TMI.
There's never TMI in Spoiled NYC. That's why I love this. It's so good. Girl, we have grapes and meat and cheese and dip and cookies, and I am being spoiled.
I told you I would
Spoiled
spoil you.
NYC. I am being spoiled on Cocktails and Contours because of Spoiled NYC. Thank you to Spoiled NYC. I love Spoiled NYC for allowing me to do this. I'm actually a contributing writer. My boy name is Isaiah Cruz, and I contribute as a writer. And that's how I got this, but I'm being spoiled because of Spoiled NYC, and I love it. I love it. This is great. Veronica's asking where, so she has this adorable little dog named Alfie.
He's a
And in case you couldn't tell, it's technically raining. We are not being rained on, but it's technically raining, and there will be no dogs out here because if they have any place near me where they're not smelling like that. Yeah, but it's good. So, what did you do for Gay Pride?
Anyone I can get my hands on.
I could ever have wanted.
What did I do for Gay Pride?
The end of that sentence was slut, but how do you think she got those boys out here? They don't work for free.
You'll learn,
And
girl.
drag-
You got time.
I know, to catch up to you, I got a lot of time.
Pride, what did I do for
I'm gonna
Pride?
lower it because it's still too
I think I had a lot of cocktails and I wore a lot of bright colors and
because it means she got too drunk to remember anything other than waking
no,
up.
right?
I mean, girl, so like, on Pride, I watched the parade on TV because it was broadcast for the first time, and I thought that was
That was
cool.
amazing.
Did you watch it?
I took great pride on the commentators because I thought they were gonna totally royally
So
screw
good.
that up.
Respectful,
Loved it.
educated,
Loved it.
like joyful, and special shout out. She killed that thing because put a love if you're a Drag Race fan, RuPaul's Drag Race fan. Just hit love right now. But I thought she did that so not sober enough to think of a more eloquent word. She kind of plays second fiddle on RuPaul's Drag Race, even though a very, very prominent
Poignant.
role,
Right.
prominent, poignant. You look for what she's going to say, but she never gets that like huge spotlight. Minus that roast that they did this year.
Right. Got knowledge.
Girl,
and she's amazing.
The stuff that she was referencing and doing and keeping it to like, this is not a parade, it is a march. She did so well. Cheers to Michelle Visage.
And it changed.
Cheers to Michelle Visage.
And it changed the way everybody looked at it. And that was the point. It's not a parade. It's a march. It's a moment in time that happened. Remember it. And look at all the diverse people. And everyone can still have fun doing it.
Added from the rain.
That would be my gay father fighting with my husband.
I don't think he would ever smell bad unless he's done with one of us. So
I just say they just whip it out and see who can pee the furthest, and there's your winner. I don't know.
I say come the furthest, but no, then we'd be at the other end of that. It's like anyone who
Then
can
we'd
reach
be
our
on a
tips.
different network.
But no, fun thing about the Pride parade was our past emperor of the Imperial Court of New York, Teresa Sequoia, had this amazing cameo. Is like dumbing it down. Like he had this amazing mini documentary.
Well, he's one of the last.
He was there
I
at
shouldn't word it that way. He's one who was there.
He was there at Stonewall that very, very explosive night that set off the whole gay rights movement. He was there, and he's bartended at Stonewall, and he is a treasure of the great gay community. And he was emperor. Excuse me. He doesn't do drag, but he's just as fabulous as a drag queen. And I literally, I was in the other room doing my makeup because I just thought it was like parade stuff, whatever, and I heard his voice, and I was just like,
Yeah.
watch the entire scene. It was powerful.
And it was powerful, and the cool thing is, knowing him for as many years as I have, I recommend if you are ever in New York, you go to Stonewall, you ask him one question, and he will have a story of it. Or ever attend his birthday party and watch where he's been and the people he's met.
It's crazy.
Insane.
I have sat down for story time with Tree, and
And he
it's
gives you
nothing.
cocktails.
Well, that's the best part. Why do you think I do this? I wouldn't do this if there wasn't alcohol involved. Like,
You drunk?
no,
It's okay, I'm a whore.
no. She's the whore. I'm the drunk.
Ta-da!
And then when I'm drunk, I become a whore. So whatever.
It's funny, when I become drunk, I become celibate.
Sisters, ladies and gentlemen. Hashtag sisters. We have a. I was precinct in the Bronx today. Oh, someone gave an RIP to an NYPD officer, 48th precinct, who was there the night he died. Oh, well, no. Cheers, cheers.
We salute.
Like, that's history. New York City history, ladies and gentlemen. And at the core of even, like this in Spoiler NYC is about the celebration of New York City. Like, New York City is such an amazing place. And to be able to do what we do in New York City, even ascending to our neighbors
Anywhere.
in Hartford and Provincetown and Fire Island, like, New York City is the epicenter of this movement, and that's why I love Spoiled NYC so much, that they just celebrate this amazing city that we have and that we are so lucky to be so active in. Like, it's fantastic. Well, okay. So we're gonna play a little favoritism right now, because what's the drag without a little like tea and favoritism? What has been your favorite place to perform in New York City?
The public would probably say my shower. I vote Cherries on Fire Island.
So, this bitch invited me to Cherries at Fire Island for her show a couple of weeks ago, and it was my first time ever performing on Fire Island, and it was such an amazing experience. And like, Fire Island is another like New York, and I'm gonna say New York State, but it's a New York State treasure. And,
It's our getaway home
especially
to be who
especially
you are.
Cherry Grove. Like, Cherry Grove is like heart. Cherry Grove is heart. I love Cherry Grove, and I was so thankful to perform there at Cherries. And fun fact, I'm actually performing there Sunday at the Ice Palace.
Yay! Which is what I hope
For Pop Rocks Divas with our other Imperial Court sister, Vanessa, Victoria. Oh my God, these cocktails girls. There are too many names with girls that start with a V.
Well,
Victoria Falls, and if she's
Veronica's-
watching, she's whatever.
Victoria's and Veronica.
Victoria, Veronica, Vanessa. Just be glad that I remember that your name started with a V, okay? And it's not like that chick. But no, I'm so excited to support Ice Palace because that pool show is legendary. And like
By Ariel and Logan Hardcore.
yes, and even Dallas.
And Dallas
Dallas
Dubois.
Dubois was also one
Yes.
of the legends of the pool show. So I'm so excited and honored to be able to do my first pool show there. I'm so excited. So if you happen to be on Fire Island this weekend, there's a huge show going on at the Ice Palace at 3 p.m. with a slew of amazing queens.
Get a poolside seat and a cocktail. You'll enjoy it.
I guarantee you, if you're by the pool, I may grind.
That might cause them not to come.
Oh, wait.
Oh, dear Lord.
No, absolutely. Don't worry, darling. It's a selling point.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
All three balls at once. Beat that.
I can't with you.
In case you can tell, we're having a really fun time, and I hope you guys are too. But I think we're ready for another cocktail.
Cocktail! That's all you do. Snap and cocktail.
This is her house, not mine. I would not presume to give orders.
It's,
or at least
this
I'm
is
not-
the only place I have control.
I'm not drunk enough to give orders.
Yes, you are.
Funny fact, I have half a cherry stuck in my teeth, and I don't want to pick my teeth on a video that's going to forever be on spot on my teeth. No, it's not classy. I'll just deal with it.
I was gonna say, I'll turn the camera and have a soapbox moment. We can go to our infomercial.
Do we have an infomercial? No, it involves our pool boys.
I thought the infomercial was from Kotex.
Kotex, ladies and gentlemen.
Kotex, we're
It's
sponsored.
the defining factor between a meaty tuck and busting an erection during a number when a hot guy flirts with you. True shit.
And they're not
True
number
shit.
one, but they're up there.
And this is the thing. People like you, our sisters, our friends, our family, who come and support. You know, there are shows in New York City, there are shows in Long Island, there are shows in Fire Island, Provincetown, all these amazing places that have been meccas for the LGBT community. And the straight community, too. One of the things I love about Provincetown is it's so mixed. It's everyone coming together. It's what the Abbey in LA used to be. And so, like, come support. If you see a drag show coming out, I guarantee you will be entertained.
Just go, have fun.
Ooh, I was about to do a real bad joke, but I'm not going to do it.
Unless it's a Dweena. Then
It
bring
was-
your diapers
no,
because
it
you're
was
going to
worse
shit
than that.
yourself.
Okay, girls. We have, this is getting here, so we have a clear cocktail. But I'm going to turn the camera so that you can... Bill, stand-up comedy show.
Does he
Who
know we
knows?
just met?
You can't fake chemistry, girl. And that's why that's why I select bitches that are less smart than I am. But we are gonna turn it
Shiny
to our we're to New York's while she's chasing shiny things, we're gonna turn it to our sexy pup, Mr. Andy, who is serving us a cocktail. Andy, what do you have prepared for us?
Well, I only have it half prepared because I have to
Half
finish
prepared.
it.
Ooh, he's gonna finish it right here in front of us, ladies and
You see,
gentlemen.
we got this pretty little bottle that says "Drink Me." Now, there's a very dear friend of mine from Connecticut that I'm probably going to catch hell for my wife. But if I didn't give a little shout out to the person that names me the sexy little muscle pup,
As long
something
as
or
you're
other.
aware of,
Stalker!
I'm just gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna keep doing that. Go good. Keep talking. Keep
Okay.
talking. Please keep talking.
I'm loving every second of it. But anyway, of course, we have to have a little Soli raspberry. Unfortunately, the man's is out of Red Bull because I didn't pay the bill. I suck. I can't help it.
We don't need any more energy.
So
See, like, look, that's already a woman scorned. A woman scorned. If only we turn the cameras on for what happens when they turn the cameras off. It's like, it's better than Big Brother, I guarantee you.
So we're just going to keep this simple. Soli raspberry and Sprite.
Stoli raspberry and Sprite. I love simple
love
things.
that.
I hate complicated men. I'm the one that has to be complicated in their relationship.
Girl, you
Enjoy.
complicated. It's all good.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I need simple like
Well,
men.
that's why I like you.
Thank you. Give it up for our
Bye.
our pool boy Andy, who will be back for a farewell cameo guaranteed.
Yay!
Oh look,
Gone.
to know I'm waiting for him to walk that way so that I can like watch him leave.
Hold on, one moment.
No, slower.
I dropped something.
Oh, let me get it.
I could, but what the fun is that? It's just for us. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me. I'm having fun.
No, this is so much fun. So going back to your drag, because like you've had a very I mean I've only been doing drag for actually next month. Wait, is it July already?
It's July, yes.
Next week will be a year and a half that I've been doing drag.
We have to have a party.
I'm about it. I have plenty of birthday parties coming up, girl. You should come to one.
I'll go to the one that's under the sea.
They're all under the sea.
I have cement shoes for you. I'm Italian.
Baby, it's better down where it's wetter.
Take it from her.
Under the sheets.
No, literally, take it from her.
I got to top my boyfriend for our 1-year anniversary, and I think I've turned him into a bottom, so.
That boy is a bottom.
Cheers to that, bitch.
Turning bottoms one at a time.
What else is it? It's one of drag queens, like, everyone, and that's the thing. Everyone assumes that drag queens are bottoms.
I know.
Like,
That's
everyone
annoying.
assumes that a drag queen is a bottom. I know so many drag queens that are like butch tops in like full face heels, and they might still have their corset on, but they, ooh.
We walk in heels, we can plant them and plow.
Just saying. It's about
Hashtag.
balance. One of the most important things about being a top is balance. You never know what time of surface you're going to be working with.
We are going to uncharted territories. It's like, where is it?
That's what this is about! So what would you say would be your proudest moment in drag?
Drag. That's hard. That's a difficult one.
The first one that comes to mind, or just one moment that you're explicitly proud of.
I don't necessarily know if proud was the right thing, because I'm kind of a quirky, shy, keep to myself, not meaning to kind of queen. But it kind of is. There are some fierce bitches out there, and they are good. Quick. I would say actually being inducted into the Imperial Court, because there's such a variety of queens and they're all accepted no matter what, and do all the shows, and I love the variety.
That's amazing.
Because of them, they caused my variety to open up my eyes and break certain stigmatisms and just say, you know what, I know you want me to look this way, but guess what?
I'm not.
I'm this way.
And like, I mean, you know, and coming from there's, and Veronica says, here, cheers, here,
She's drinking too.
Oh, all of you should be drinking along with us because, you know, it's amazing. Kevin, that's not an answer. Cop out. No.
What does he want me to answer? You know what? Can we open the forum? Kevin, ask a direct question.
Oh, Lord.
One
That is
of us
literally
will answer.
the worst thing you could have said ever. And I'm waiting. I'm like, question, where is it?
We can hit the off button, right?
Kevin, think very carefully. You have one opportunity to ask one single question. And whatever it is your answer, and god damn it, I hope I don't get fired for this. But but no, as it's
What's your favorite vegetable?
cucumber.
How did I know you were gonna say that?
No, it's like whether it's for charity or nightlife, because originally I am a nightlife queen. The majority, but I have now gone into the charity realm because of the court and other organizations that I'm part of. But whatever you're doing, you do it for the greater good.
Yes.
You know, you do it to benefit someone that needs to. Kevin asked a question, and I need to.
Oh dear God, what was the question?
The question was.
Gigi's stunning moment?
Shining moment.
A shining moment?
Yeah. Bill likes tomatoes, and our friend Zoe says, "Whatever, you look so pretty." Thank you, Zoe.
Thanks.
She's so cute. I love her.
But your shining moment, I don't. Just maybe the first
Well, I'm gonna
parade
say
when
this.
I was in
I'm gonna
Pink,
say this.
Katy Perry.
This.
I don't know.
Did you kiss a girl?
Maybe.
Never.
I don't ask gender. I just go with what feels right. Kiss it if you want.
No, actually, a moment that I was. It was actually our friend Kevin's event, and you had done so much in the community, and they wanted to be like, she was legit like crowned.
Girl, don't make me cry.
But like, no, it was such a cool moment because everyone knew that like you had done so much and so much of your heart was in it, and there was so much that was just like, no, she deserves a crown for this. And I was there, and I knew it was happening. There were a number who knew it was happening, and she didn't know. And they just called out this like new award that they were giving, and she had no fucking idea. And she called up and was crowned, and yeah, she did.
And I was
cry.
dressed as Daphne from Scooby-Doo.
That was
There
the best
you have
part.
it.
There was Daphne from Scooby-Doo with a pageant crown on her head, and it was everything. It was everything.
Yeah. All right, I will give you that one. Yes. I was at a loss for words at that moment. Shocker.
To put it, like,
Who's Adam Edwards?
I don't know. Right, there's a circus. Usually you pay tickets for the circus, so you should be paying us. You're welcome.
What? You want to call me a clown? Call me a clown.
It's for free, so if we're a circus, enjoy. Grab some popcorn and a little peanuts. And if an elephant sits on you, I'm gonna laugh. Yes, everyone's saying that she...
Ignore that comment.
She did. No, she earned the crown.
Ignore it!
She earned the crown. She did. She absolutely did. Because, like, it's not about... Oftentimes drag is about who's the prettiest, who's the best dancer, who's the skinniest, whose makeup is best, who can do the most outrageous look. And sometimes it's just like, who's real? Who actually cares about what they're doing? Who gives a shit about
I think
the people that they affect when they do this? And I think that you're such an amazing definition of a queen that does all of that.
I think a lot of the queens go out to do that, to do good, to entertain, to make people smile and do great things. And sometimes I think it gets the best of you.
Sure.
And some people get caught up in AKA drama or the limelight, and I don't give 3 Fs.
Exactly.
I'll be honest, I'll do what I do.
Our circus friend wants us to say his name again. Pay the ticket price and we will.
PayPal account.
Venmo.
Yes, Venmo. Kevin at Venmo.
I've honestly never been to the circus because, ironically, I don't like clowns. That's why I look so pretty.
See, that doesn't bother me. You want to call clown to me? You know what?
You're so
That's what I call a jelly comment, because Bianca Del Rio, and let's face it, who doesn't love her? She calls herself a clown. You all love her. So you want to call a clown?
Worldwide sensation, rolling in dough, booked every fucking day of the year that she wants to be. Like, insane. So
And she still gives back to the community.
Yeah, 100%. Do you know what?
And keeps it real.
One of her mainstay bars, I forgot which one at the moment. I don't want to spread off, but one of her mainstay bars when she was in New York City, and she was a nobody. She will still do shows there and do them for her original rate when they first hired her.
So will Bob the drag queen.
Yeah.
There's never forget where you came from.
Exactly, and that
unless it closed,
you still should never forget.
Don't forget it. But obviously,
no matter how successful you get, no matter how prestigious you are and how much you move up, you never forget where you came from. It's so important. It really, really, really is.
Yes. So never forget those crabs you have. Ever.
And don't forget that you're old.
You got me on that one. I am.
Just saying, tit for tat.
But you know who's older? Veronica Blake. And in come the comments.
It's okay. They're more. There just be like angry faces popping up on the screen. It's amazing. And she goes, "Bitch, I love it."
I love you.
But actually, so we are reaching the end of our cocktails and contours. But before we do, we'd like to bring our very sexy and very doting pool boys back out. So I'm going to give them a few seconds because they're watching them to come back out.
Pool boys!
As my lashes. But, you know, you can't like something blocking my face. So, we have had a fabulous time with you guys. This has been so much fun. Thank you. You opened your house, your time, these immensely like sexy boys. So we're gonna turn over to them. Please give a big thank you to our been serving us like cocktail creations. If anyone needs a bartender, especially ones that are scantily clad, you can. I will tag them in here, and I'm sure they're free for hire. At least that's what it says on their scruff profiles. So, I mean, who isn't free for hire these days, right? But anyway, give a bona fide farewell to Andy and Paul, our beloved pool boys. Thank you, boys, so much. The cocktails were delicious, and this video may be over, but we expect one more when we go back inside. So get on that. Thanks. But
it's been fun. It's been real.
No, and this actually has been a lot of fun.
I love you, girl.
I love you too. Thank you so much for a gun right now with my wonky eyelash, and that's okay.
Just rip it off. That should be your that should be your send off, because whatchamacallit, everyone has one.
Right.
from the little eye
Well,
wink.
I'll
when
do it
yours
when
should be like, and we're out.
And I'll do it when I'm done, girl. And I'm gonna have enough time for people to not recognize that you said that. But what are the next things you're doing? Where can we find you on social media and all that jazz?
I'm a low key. I'm a low key queen.
She has no
Any
words.
any
She's so
charity event,
honored.
I will be there as long as someone tells me that it's going on. I will do my best to be there. Otherwise, Fire Island.
Bill needs bar backs, so we'll prepare their resumes, Bill. Don't worry. And Veronica, yes, they are cheap. They're working here for literally their price was like a blowjob from each of you. And we're like, done. So, guess what's happening after the camera's off? No, not right after the camera's off. We're getting one more cocktail. One more cocktail lubricates. You know, whatever.
It's all good.
So, actually, yes. So, one thing about the Imperial Court, they do a lot of shows going on in the city.
Themed.
A theme. Who doesn't love a theme? So, right, Miss Cocktails, Couture, and Cabaret. But this upcoming Saturday, this upcoming Saturday they're doing a Christmas show. But next Saturday, at Industry Bar in New York City, we are doing an entirely 80s themed show. Are you going to be there?
Walk like I will be there.
You will be there. I will be there. I will be performing. Are you performing?
As long as the wonderful LIRR doesn't hold me up.
We will both be performing at Industry next Saturday for our fabulous 80s show. If you want to come out, we're raising money for charity. So please, if you're in the city or if you happen to be in the city, Industry Bar and Hell's Kitchen on 52nd Street between, I believe it's 8th and 9th. Great venue, great time. I'm all about it. Again, thank you so much for being here. This has really, really been like a fun time.
I had fun too, but you're
Yes.
looking at me like we're gonna make out. Not gonna.
Do you see these lips? This is not coming off for like shit. Like if the only thing this will come off is for a blowjob. So don't. Seriously, I love you so much,
Love
girl.
you too.
Everyone, thank you. This fucking. I feel like I'm collecting my hair, but whatever. Thank you so much for everyone for tuning in, for your comments, for your questions. You guys have been amazing. And here's Bella Noche ripping her lash off, signing out because I can't deal anymore. Mwah. Cheers, Spoiled NYC. I will see you back here in 2 weeks with a very other special guest. I hope you tune in. Have a great night.
Thanks. Bye.
Cheers.